Good afternoon, everyone. This is Dr. Anna Dolopo. I'm a doctor of acupuncture and Chinese medicine. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about preparing mommies for birth naturally. Um, I get requests almost every day. Dr. Dolopo, can you help me go into labor naturally because I would like to not be induced with Pitocin? And so there's a whole logistics thing about being 40 plus weeks and all that. I won't go into that right now. What I would like to share is that I've done quite a few prepare for labor, prepare for delivery. That's the key term, prepare for labor, prepare for delivery, with my old YouTube channel. And I just noticed I don't have any for my new one. So I thought I would do a little recap and share with you some of our testimonials. So I did my doctorate with an OBGYN, and she's amazing. She's in private practice, and she delivers out of Hogue. Her name is Dr. Jennifer Broad. Shout out to Dr. Jennifer Broad. I refer to her almost every day to my patients who want an amazing OBGYN. I also have an amazing midwife, Lindsay Mealis. Shout out to Lindsay for being such an amazing woman. I have known this woman since 2003. She was getting her doula hours, and now she's this very famous midwife. Just look her up, Lindsay Mealis, OC Midwifery, and she just has like at least 100,000 followers, and she's such a great advocate for women who want to have their beautiful home births. So I get calls almost every day asking if I can help women go into labor naturally. So in the event that they particularly don't want Pitocin. However mommies want to deliver, if they want to prepare for a C-section, I'm there for them as well. So I want to share how some wonderful testimonials, and so they will be at least on this YouTube channel. Let's see, prepare for birth. If you go to elementsandharmonyacupuncture.com/birth, nice, beautiful, sweet, and this was written in 2019. It is currently 2025. Eve said, Anna has to be one of the sweetest persons around. She helped me with an induction labor 4 days away from my due date. I did two altogether, and by the next morning, my water broke. 36 hours later, delivered my baby boy. Not only is she good at what she does, she is so caring and warming. I will definitely be back if I had any other ailments and will be recommending her to friends. Thanks, Anna. So I want to emphasize that we prepare mommies to go into natural labor. We're not forcing mommies to do anything that their body's not ready to do. I always share that. I said earlier, I'll share some logistics. Ideally, 40 plus weeks. The average woman gives birth at 41 weeks in 1 day. I have a video, my old YouTube channel, sharing that twins, it was a medical necessity to have the babies come out, and they were able to deliver. She was able to go into natural labor after acupuncture and deliver her twins. So you can check that out. Just look up Anna Dolopo labor delivery. So the next one is, this was written in 2017, elementsandharmonyacupuncture.com/prepare-for-birth-2017. And you'll see that I did a video there. That video was actually linked to my Vimeo. I have a Vimeo account as well. And then the next one I want to share is, I may do this all day long, so I don't have a testimonial for everything. This one is my URL, elementsandharmonyacupuncture.com/prepare-for-birth-2020. Written August 5, 2020. I came to see Anna because I was pregnant and my baby was not ready to come into the world on the timeline expected by the medical community. I was stressed out and worried that my window to give birth in a manner that we envisioned for my baby would be closed if he didn't come soon. The second I walked into Anna's place, I felt I was in safe hands. She was so encouraging and warm, and most importantly, she was very competent. She made sure I had space. Despite my last-minute call for an appointment, she allowed me to sit as long as I wanted to and allow her therapy to work. Her efforts helped me to go into labor before the 42-week mark, and we are now happy parents of a baby boy who is very happy and healthy. We are thankful for Anna, knowing for knowing Anna and having her help when we needed her the most. Thank you sincerely, Rashi. She gave her full name. It's there, and also a picture. If you go to that URL, it's a beautiful picture of her baby and her doggy. So when you schedule, you'll see that it says 50 minutes, but we actually talk about 20 to 45 minutes privately, depending on how much you want to share. And then also the needles are in for at least 45 minutes. Many people stay 1 to 3 hours if I don't need to go, if I don't need to pick up my kids, or if I don't need the recliner. Typically at 16 plus weeks, maybe even a little earlier, pregnant mommies, because this is what I do most of the day, pregnant mommies are in a recliner. You have a pillow under your legs, pillow under your arm, so you're super comfortable. As you can see from the picture behind me, I have 3 children of my own. They're now 21, 15, and 7. So I know how important it is for mommies to feel very comfortable. There are women who need hospital births here and women who opt for home births. Whatever it is that you want, I'm here to accommodate you. My team and I are here to accommodate you. We have amazing acupuncturists. Dr. Shoreomiti is a doctor of acupuncture and oriental medicine. Dr. Hopeland and Melissa McCullough. Dr. Hopeland is a doctor of acupuncture and Chinese medicine like myself. And Pam Cower is a licensed acupuncturist as well as a nurse, a registered nurse. And Melissa McCullough is a licensed acupuncturist. We also have Nicole Davidson. I gave her 3 babies myself, and she is an amazing 20 plus years of neuromuscular sports / massage therapy, including infants. And she does prenatal massage and postnatal massage, so we are here for you. I do want to share that when you're 40 plus weeks, you schedule on the same day. So your brain is not holding on to an appointment, that you are going to expect that you may deliver tonight. And if you wake up the next day and you're still pregnant, please text us. I respond to text much faster. You can call, but oftentimes the text is much faster. 619-341-4341. Just send us your full name, your email address, and we will schedule you. Or you can go online at elementsinharmonyacupuncture.com. So that was 2020. And let's see, if you go on Yelp, elementsinharmonyacupuncture.com, you'll see other testimonials there as well. This one was from Tatiana, elementsinharmonyacupuncture.com /prepare-for-birth-Tatiana. And she said, I would like to thank Anna for helping me go into labor naturally and safely. She was very knowledgeable, helpful, and kind. I was scheduled for an induction, but after 3 sessions with Anna, I went into labor on my own, and my contractions started to progress naturally, gradually, and were very productive at the same time. Thank you very much, Anna, for helping me bring my baby into this world. As you can see, there's, I hope what you're kind of picking up is that they also feel very relaxed, because the more relaxed you are, the more your cervix opens. When you're more stressed out, your oxytocin drops, your cervix stays closed, you're not as relaxed, you're feeling more anxious. A lot of my work is to get you feeling good. This one is elementsinharmonyacupuncture.com /prepare-for-birth. What does it mean to feel good when you're about to give birth? Well, it means to feel relaxed. So here, Alyssa wrote down, Anna is so wonderful. This is in 2018. I started getting acupuncture from her at 35 weeks pregnant in September 2017. I was very concerned about going very late, and so I wanted my body to be as primed for labor as possible. So she gave this testimonial in 2018. And so when we worked together, it was 2017. I was a huge skeptic, but my midwife recommended her. That was probably Lindsay. And I was so happy for doing it. During every session, I felt my body being better prepared and my baby moving in ways he didn't normally. I delivered late, but without the acupuncture, I am nearly certain I would have gone much later. Honestly, though, the best part was I wasn't even expecting. I went into labor at 3 centimeters dilated, and my labor was incredibly efficient and not that bad. Oh my goodness, I would feel cervical soreness at the end of my sessions toward the end due to how Anna would place the needles, and I know that I know that it was that really helped my labor go so smoothly. I am so grateful, and we will definitely have her help me in any future pregnancies. Also, Anna is so wonderful. Even though she has so many clients, she is so responsive. It makes you feel like your service is so personalized. She truly cares about you. Thank you, Anna. I wanted to share that part because when we're preparing mommies for birth, it's not like the same treatment for everyone. Just like acupuncture for pain and anything else, it is to we want to make sure we give mommy the treatment care she needs, not just this, oh, blanket treatment that everyone's getting for preparing for birth. No, we don't, that's not how it works. So this one is elementsandharmonyacupuncture.com/Yelp dash 209. That's 209 dash prepare dash for dash birth. And you can find these at elementsandharmonyacupuncture.com. There's a whole section on pregnancy, fertility, pregnancy, birth. So this one is by TTS, written 2018. Anna is great, and I highly recommend her for mommies who are past due and don't want to induce. I was past due and never did acupuncture before. I found Anna and went to her on Friday at 4 p.m. and had my baby on Saturday at 4 p.m. It really works. Don't underestimate the power of that amazing sleep that you get when you receive acupuncture. It is amazing. It's not like just sleeping. It is this type of acupuncture. It is this type of feeling that it's hard to describe, this level of relaxation. You don't know what that feels like until you actually experience it. This is a home birth testimonial, elementsandharmonyacupuncture.com/homebirth. April wrote this in 2009. This is my 26th year in practice. I just started my 27th year as of June 22. 2025. Hi, Anna. I know for a fact that your acupuncture treatments helped me so much. I was able to see you twice a week before the birth, and both of those times I was so relaxed. I wanted to stay forever. The peace and calm felt after each treatment was beyond words. 3 days after my last treatment, my water broke, and I calmly started my birthing. The next day, I gave birth peacefully in my home to my healthy son. When I was getting treatments, you not only were professional, but you made me feel like an old friend, which I think helped me relax, which relaxed me so much more. Thank you so much for everything. I will continue coming back to you so I can be a peaceful and balanced mama. Love, April. And she has. She is a woman who has kept her word. It is now 2025 and we're still really good friends, and she comes in and I'm so grateful. Feeling relaxed should be what you're picking up from these videos. From these testimonials. There's one by Eric on Yelp. Mommy used her husband's testimonial. She talked about how I helped her with her migraines, how I helped her with PCOS, and how she was able to get pregnant naturally, and how I helped her not only have a beautiful birth. This woman is a labor and delivery nurse. She had PTSD from her first and second baby deliveries. And so she said this third one, the way her baby came out, now remember, she's a labor and delivery RN, it was exactly the way she would have wanted it. It was too late for her to do medication. It was completely unmedicated, and she healed from the PTSD from the first two births. So I just remember that one. So I'm so happy that we were able to help her achieve her goals, especially given that she's a labor and delivery nurse. This one is Prepare for Birth Naturally. elementsandharmony.acupuncture.com/prepare-for-birth-naturally. And that is a link to my old YouTube channel. And you can see that video there, which is the whole reason why I'm doing this one, because these are all on my old YouTube channel. I like things up to date, so now when people ask, I can just share with them from my new YouTube channel. This one is elementsandharmonyacupuncture.com/birth-breach. Breach is spelled BREECH. So Al M wrote this in 2019. I went to see Anna when I was 40.5 weeks pregnant as a means of avoiding induction. I absolutely think Anna got my stubborn baby to make her way down without need for major medical intervention during labor and delivery. Okay, before I continue, I just want to share My mommies that I work with here, the baby is not being stubborn. The average woman gives birth at 41 weeks in 1 day. So the way we talk about our baby and to our baby is so important. All right, continuing on. She also helped my good friend's baby flip from frank breech at 39 weeks and spared her a C-section. Anna is really knowledgeable, and just being around her puts you at ease. Highly recommend her. I hope you heard that part. Being put at ease is extremely important. That is important that you hear that I also helped a woman with frank breech. I have an 85+% success rate. It's important to know that we don't force the baby to come out. We are preparing mommy's body to go into labor. We're not forcing mommy to do anything her body's not ready to do. Especially, all I care about is mommy and baby are alive, healthy, and happy. Elements in Harmony Acupuncture.com/preparation -4 twins birth. You'll see a video from my old channel, and in that one we're definitely talking about that case I was talking about earlier. And one more here. Elements in Harmony Acupuncture.com/natural-birth. Noelle wrote in 2012, okay, I've been trying to post this earlier, but somehow my laziness got the best of me. I have been to quite a few acupuncturists in my life, and never have I seen an apparent difference or improvement, even with multiple long-term treatments. Anna was by far the most impressive acupuncturist I've experienced, and I'm not exaggerating by saying this. I normally don't leave reviews for lots of places to start with. I went to see Anna last November when I was late with my baby. That means she wrote this in 2000. She experienced this in 2011. And it seems she was super attentive to every single one of them. Oh, I could see, let me see. No. I went to see Anna last November when I was late with my baby, and all the walking and acupressure was not helping with the progress. My first one took forever to progress, and my second one was already 5 days late when I went in for an induction acupuncture. Honestly, I was skeptical, but I was desperate enough to try anything. Somehow I found out about Anna, and this has been the best blessing for our family during this childbirth. I can see she was really busy with loads of patients going in and out, and it seems she was super attentive to every single one of them. Initially, I thought she was too distracted to pay attention to my case, but once she sat down, she was compassionate, took attention to details, and in a way, she had me process my hidden fear from the previous childbirth experience, which might have been the most important thing I had to do before the second one's arrival. As much as I wish to keep things as natural as possible, Anna assured me the treatment would not affect things unless the baby was ready to progress. With all the acupuncture treatments I've been to, I still get uncomfortable each time I see needles. She explained step by step as she placed each needle and made it as comfortable as it could get. I was offered a comfy eye pillow, and I spent 45 minutes laying there feeling the change in my body, immediate progress. I could literally feel my pelvis bone opening wider and the baby moving lower. It was the weirdest experience ever. After the treatment, the progress continued, and I was in transition by the time we made it home. My appointment with Anna was 8 p.m. My baby arrived at 3 a.m. then in the morning. So 8 p.m. she left, or she came in at 8 p.m. She probably left around 10 p.m. The baby arrived at 3 a.m. So 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. Baby came 5 hours later. Thank you, Anna. It was the most pleasant experience ever, and I wish I shared it with everyone earlier. I'm glad I took note of others' recommendations, and I plan to visit her with any other treatments in the future. Especially if you are late in childbirth and wish to experience your childbirth as naturally as possible, I give her a visit indeed. One thing I do differently is probably see her earlier in the pregnancy instead of last minute once the baby's late. So there are a lot more testimonials. I'm not going to go through all of them. You can go to Yelp. I have over 350 Yelp reviews. However, 240 are showing. So over the years, since I started, since people started giving me reviews in Yelp, they get dropped off, especially if a person doesn't have more than 1, 5, 10 Yelp reviews, they just drop off. One thing I just want to say, and also on Google and on Facebook, one thing I want to say is not just do we not force a baby to come out, I'm not forcing the body to do anything the baby should not be doing. We are making mommy feel completely comfortable, very relaxed, and getting baby to feel slightly uncomfortable so baby will want to come out. The baby's not going to do what the baby's not going to do. There are some mommies here, they're here to prepare for C-sections. In my opinion, giving birth is not a sport. It is all about baby's health, baby's vitality, and the safety of the baby. So if you go on Yelp, Google, um, or those are, and I'll have other uh, old YouTube videos that talk about labor and delivery. If you have any questions, just text me at 619-341-4341. This is finally going on my new YouTube channel. I specialize in the most challenging natural fertility cases. You can go to naturalpregnancyspecialist.com, and I also treat very high risk pregnancies, complete placenta previa, low lying placenta, liver issues, sleep issues, pain issues, making mommies feel completely comfortable. Whatever issues you have as a pregnant woman, we are here for you. And we have very accommodating hours: morning, lunch, evening, weekends. I have other doctors who typically work for me on Sundays. So whatever you need from us, we will bend over backwards to take care of you. All right? All right, you take care. Have a great day.